EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hey, Lion! We got their defense rattled.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. All right, I gotta ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
The Jaguars had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jags will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. And whatever they said appears to have worked. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him on. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. But you look at this Patriots defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They'll send a receiver in motion left. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Powers through it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And now they'll shift things around. back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal. A strong run. And he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And then as a result.
Are you kidding me?
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
11, add some points on the scoreboard. Hey, kill. Big 13, heavy.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. Here's Jones. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. Will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
He pitches it out to Stevenson. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Focus, boys, focus! Come on, let's keep it going! Make it 2-0! Fellas, turn it up!
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Now they'll audible to something else. Again, it's Stevenson.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they're going to speed things up here.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And that one going nowhere for the start as he's made it backfield and goes backward.
Yeah, probably my ball.
On
Yeah.
second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon.
Let me talk to you for a little bit. Trash.
He was called on 3 times in the
He
win
really
last
is
week
trash.
as his first one here's away.
Oh,
Powerful running. A good return
yeah.
there, call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
There we go. No, you can stop the run.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Gets through, and now an opening. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Oh, he sheds himself free. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
That's crazy. You ain't even have enough time to hold.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Here's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Lawrence will throw. That is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
Really,
He
man?
left it
Come
just
on,
short.
man.
No good. And instead of tying it up,
Let's
they'll
see
remain
here.
down by 3.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the left side.
It's crazy with the bullshit.
Odell Beckham, 49 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score.
Nigga, fast
That
as
had the
10.
feel
Nigga
of the
out
head
running
coach telling
10.
the
What's
offensive
crazy?
coordinator, You've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
I know you hear me too, man. It's trash. Pure T trash.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Man, come on, man. I can't.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Oh, they just got down.
Second down, but it'll wind up
Yeah.
incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, your shit was weak as shit. What? That's why you can't hit that shit.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all
What
game
the
long,
fuck is this?
and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by
Man,
now,
this.
Shaw realized
Oh
they're
my
not going
fucking
away.
god.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90% of the time you win the game.
Shit, blessing you can even look at shit.
Empirical. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
It's down he goes. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw here. He sets to fire deep. Oh, man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Control the fucking
So
play.
1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Stevenson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ramondre Stevenson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
I'm hitting the button. Crazy. That's crazy.
So now they kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Crazy.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Right there, baby. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finding Etienne here, catching it on the out route. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Cook
crazy
now
how
to
the
kick this
game
one
got
away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
2nd and 1. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And a pretty good burst there. So he gets across the field and down to the 46. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Cook now off the read option. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, that's supposed to be picked to the house. Picked to the house.
That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note
Slow
of
you
that.
down. You got to kick your field goal because you're not 4th and 2. Just slow it. I can quit if you don't. Oh, you going for it? Just know, as soon as you go for it, you make it. I will quit. Understand me.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be batted down.
What a fight, man.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing now, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here comes 2nd down.
11.
ETN up the middle.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
ETN going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The Patriots 3-yard line.
Lisa 24.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed right away.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
All right, let's go, fellas. This is the one, boys. Here we go. Put them in their place. Come on. That's right. It's about time, fellas. Beat them up. Come on now.
Here it is, 4th and goal. Here we go, gotta have it, Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be run kneel and then handshakes.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.